All right, Brother Jabari, we're going to go right back to Bethy. And believe me, we don't want no disrespecting our sister. And I'm not saying you, Jabari. I know you don't do that. We want to show her respect and love. You know, she didn't appreciate the other time we interact. And so I want the sister to be comfortable, and I want her to be able to come and have the dialogue with us where she don't feel disrespected or nothing like that. So I'm saying that for everybody. You know, so sister, you can continue, Sister Bethy.
Okay, so I'm going to move along. At no time in our history, okay, have we ever, or this government ever identified us as Africans on any of their paperwork. When our grandfathers enlisted in war, in the Civil War, they enlisted as colored troops, not Africans. Why is it that when they registered, they didn't register as Africans? Why, when the census taker went around and did the census sheets, why didn't they enlist us as Africans on the census sheets, rather colored? They never.
Hey, Bethy, you know you look just like a Nigerian right now.
I'm sorry that you think that, but that's not what I am.
A Nigerian, sister.
Not what I am. I don't know anybody in that landmass. And I can tell you truly right now, I don't personally know one African by name.
What?
I swear to God, I don't.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, though, sir?
Well, it goes to show you it's not people that I'm accustomed with.
Oh man,
you're really throwing me off here.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want
on the census sheets. They made Reconstruction census sheets, and they put B in all the columns. It never asks for race on the census sheet. It asks for color, and that color was either white or colored. The census takers put B's in there.
Would you mind having a conversation?
The census takers put B's in there.
Would you mind having a conversation with Nepal tomorrow or something like that on a Sunday? We can have a nice
tomorrow I have 2 genealogy families to do, so okay. I'm going to be pretty burnt out brain-wise. It probably will have to be another day. But
okay, let me move forward, and thank you, sister. I don't want Jabari responding to you because I know y'all had a little, going back and forth before, and I don't want to add on to that. All right?
But I didn't finish saying what I was saying.
Okay, go ahead. Finish it up.
I'm going to land my plane right here.
Go ahead. Land your plane.
If you look at our ancestors' marriage certificates, death certificates, and birth certificates, when birth certificates came in existence after 1908, none of it ever racially identified them as Africans. It identified them as coloreds or either Negroes. Now, Negroes didn't come out really until the 1900s. If you're looking at the census sheets, if you look at the bottom, they said calculate up all the coloreds at all the census sheets. That's the 1850 census, 1860, 1870, 80, 18, all of them. Says calculate up the coloreds. Coloreds and Africans are not the same people.
All right, you good, sis?
If this government ever thought for once that we were Africans, if we were Africans back then, they would have put African on the census sheet. They would have put an A. Why did they put color? Why? Why did they put color? I land my plane, I'm done. Why didn't our grandfathers and grandparents back in the 17 and 1800s, when they got married on their death,
you have to understand who controls your history, sis. You don't listen. Hold on for 1 minute. You got to understand who controls your history books, sister. We don't have the power to control or to write our books. They was controlling our history. They was controlling our book. They were so-called, quote unquote, teaching us what they wanted us to learn. It's like y'all forgetting this stuff already. You see what I'm saying?
What did I forget? I'm not even talking about history books. I'm talking about identifying us.
I keep saying they called us they didn't call us African. They called us Negro. They called us colored. They call us whatever they wanted to call us.
It had nothing to do with African. It had nothing to do with African, bro.
I let you talk, sis.
But you didn't let me finish. You cut me off.
You said I land my plane. You said that. Once you said I land my plane.
Go ahead, Sainetta.
All right.
Okay, so thank you for your commentary. The only cracker is the cracker that's within you. You speak the cracker's language. You have thousands of books by crackers that you're reading. You continue to teach based on the crackers. You sound like a cracker. The cracker that needs to die is the cracker in you. You can't come off of what the cracker told you, which is why you continue to teach his style. You teach like a cracker. You lecture like a cracker. You are the cracker.
Hold up for 1 minute, Sister Betty. Now, you see, I told Jabari before he even started, do not come with no insults with you. And not only to Jabari, but I told the whole panel. And you can see that you started first with the insults. Now, you know, sister, that you have not.
That's fine, but this is what crackers do. So
to do this.
I'm not even going to argue with him.
But he's not coming at you disrespectful, though, Sister Betty. That's the problem.
He told me that he was going to kill the cracker out of me.
No,
I don't have a cracker in me.
Us. He didn't say in particular you. He said
I did not say you in particular.
Right. He didn't say you, sister.
He stated
us, like everybody. He's going to kill the cracker that exists within
the people that think that they Aborigines.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, finish, sister. But please.
All right. Well, I'd like to get the share screen. I was not taken from Africa. You don't know me. You don't know my history. And you will never have the right to identify me and tell me who I am. I know who I am. And I know who I descend from and come from. It is you who needs to understand who you are. So let me get this share screen so I can silence this man.
All right, now I'm not gonna give you too long now, but I'm gonna give you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna show any pictures. I promise you.
All right, I'm gonna give you. You got 2 minutes, sister, because it's a round table.
That's fine.
All right, go ahead, Sister Betty.
The Pequot Indians is the Foxwoods casinos. And the Pequot Indians tell you, and they share their story, and their story is the same story as my ancestors.
We got the source
the
cut
Pequot Indians share how they were forced to pretend to be black for their safety and survival. Listen to the Pequot Indians share how they had to hide their identity and become black. They are a tribe that greeted and fought the Pilgrims in Massachusetts. They are the tribe which owns Foxwoods in Casino in Connecticut, and who President Trump calls the Michael Jordan Indians because of their blackness. I land my plane there. These are my people from the north, and they had to become black. If you look at the census sheets, they list all of us as black. They made us and forced us to be black. We are the Aboriginals of this landmass. We are the Aboriginals, the first people of this landmass.
When
we
you
did
say
not
that these
come
are
from
your people,
Africa.
Sister Bethy, what you mean that these are your people?
These are the Indians of the North.
Okay.
Here where we are, Foxwoods Casinos. These are the owners of Foxwood. The young man in the red shirt is currently the chief of the tribe of the Pequots. I land my plane there and I'm done. So you understand what they did in the north to the Indians. They did the same things to the ones in the south. In the census sheets, they made us black, and that was the threat in the south. They made us black to hide our identity so that they could take our land once they conquered us as Indians. I come from a family that owned farmland in the south for thousands of years. I have my proof from this government of my family owning farmland. And on the census sheet, they were not slaves. They farmed off their own land. They had their own livestock. So don't you dare tell me about my history, sir. The illness is you not knowing your history. And what happened to the Pequots, may I have it. When they were conquered and written out by treaty not to exist, they put
scroll up for the other picture. Let's see the other one.
They put the Pequots in Barbados. And you're probably a Pequot yourself,
Keep
sir.
scrolling. Keep scrolling.
They're probably a Pequot yourself. That's Trump.
All right.
You're probably a Pequot yourself, and you don't even know it, Mr. Jabari.
What is Trump saying about
They
the
put
Pequot?
the Pequots in Barbados. They put them in Jamaica to work on the sugar canes. That's their history. It's written. They came back and reclaimed their land, and this government granted them their land back. And Rodney tells you live, I still have family in Barbados.
Okay.
That's where they were put. I land my plane and I'm actually done.
Thank you. Aboriginal Power, you want to? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I know Jabari.
Hold up. Let me let Jabari respond. Go ahead, Jabari.
Senator, let me say to you, whenever Sister Beth, first of all, Sister Bethy's just angry because I just destroy everything she says.
Don't call me angry because I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
Hold up, Betty. You got to let him speak.
Stop.
No, you stop.
Hold
you
up.
stop.
You got to let him speak, sis. Come on.
You're mad. I showed proof.
I want you to know.
Where's your proof?
That are you going to stop or are you not going to stop? Is what's happening here?
I'm never ever going to stop.
Sister Bethy, please. I don't want to put you in the back. I'm trying to respect you.
I'll even get
First
off
of all,
the panel, Jabari.
Can you show this, Senator?
Please
show this. Please show this. Please show this. Notice that she didn't show you where that article was from. She clipped it here. This article, first of all, is from First Tribe American Indian Aboriginal. It's one of their sites.
The source.
This is the video. There's a video with it.
This is the source. I'm not finished. Stop interrupting. I did not interrupt you.
I just put Sister Bethy in the back.
And I want you to know this is Rodney Butler. This is Rodney Butler. There's not that blurry picture she just showed you. The man in the red is Rodney Butler. This is Rodney Butler. And here's the thing that she doesn't want me to do. I have spoken to Rodney Butler. When I was undoing what she did last time, I spoke to Rodney Butler. I spoke to Latoya Clough. And I also spoke to, I didn't speak to Marvin Reels. I spoke to the other sister she showed, Michelle Scott, who I know. They say they have mixed parentage. They don't say that they are not people that don't have African descent. If you want me to enter, I can interview Rodney Butler on your channel.
Oh, Lord.
She's talking about someone that I know. I already warned her. I warned her already. Why would she do this to herself? I've spoken to them. There are people who have mixed parentage. No one is arguing that. We are disputing, we are destroying, we are imploding the claim that they are making, that these people who they would call colored, or these people that are called black, are not people of African descent. There are a small percentage of us that also have parentage with native people, because when we came here, we intermingled and married. And there are even some who are part of some of these nations that are only part of some of these nations because they were enslaved. They never tell that story. So when they show you a bunch of pictures, notice she didn't show you the source. I had to show you the source. And then they put words in people's mouths. We have to stop doing this. Don't make me call Brother Rodney and have him tell you about his heritage. Don't make me do that to you. Just know that you are outmatched, and stop misleading our people. I will never say anything disrespectful to you. You are an older Black African woman. But I'm going to say that what you are doing is damaging, and I'm going to continue to rebut it.
This is the toughest environment, and we're busting pinatas.
She also says that I am the European. I speak like a European. We're both speaking English. Just because one of us has better clarity in the English language, please don't make it sound like I am a European simply because one of us is better at it. By the way, it's always interesting to me that they say we use the white man's information, but all of their sources, all of their sources are paintings and drawings that white people made, that the Tomhu made, and descriptions of what the Europeans saw when they got here. And they don't even read those properly. I unmasked what Ali Muhammad was saying around that as well. So, I mean, all of this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Once you start pulling one thread, the whole cloth just disappears. It disintegrates into powder. Let's get past this ridiculousness. Let's get past this ridiculousness and return to our source.
Do this shit for George, fuck a judge, fuck a jury, fuck a jail, fuck a charge. So fresh and so clean in my red, black, and green. Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, bitch, I'm Martin Luther King. It ain't nothing to redeem. Everybody hate niggas, even your own kind too. Everybody ain't with us, so we gotta vet the room. Point out all the coons, deal with the cracker first. Then it's time coming soon. Vote for who? Vote for what? Say the fuck about my face, but vote for any damn body. Bitches, Grandmaster J, get your paper. Arm yourself for this coming confrontation, cause we all under attack in this wicked ass nation. Better get with Jason Black, he got the useful information. Stay on code as he exposed all the Satan machinations. He ain't talking about shit, we ain't talking reparations. We'll show your ass a riot, those were peaceful demonstrations. All eyes on Bree, cause we all family. That's the way it fucking was, and that's the way it's gonna be. Like fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck 12, we bout to do this shit for George. Fuck a judge, fuck a jury, fuck a jail, fuck a charge.